Nobody from HYBE or Geffen has officially confirmed Manon is leaving Katseye. They haven't needed to. Because if you look at what has actually happened, not the statements, the actual decisions, the picture is already pretty clear. Here's every signal, in order. The 60-second version. Katseye are 6 members formed through HYBE and Geffen's Dream Academy project in 2023. Global audition, Netflix documentary, K-pop training methodology aimed at a Western pop audience. Gnarly, Gabriella, the Gap campaign, Grammy nominations. 2 years in, they are one of the most watched girl groups in the world. On February 20th, 2026, HYBE and Geffen announced that Manon Bannerman, the group's only Black member, would be taking a temporary hiatus for health and well-being reasons. That was the official line. Here is what has actually happened since. The signals that point toward leaving. Signal 1. She was removed from Pinky Up after being on it. This is the most concrete evidence in the whole situation. Before her hiatus was announced, Manon performed Pinky Up on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. She was in the song. After February 20th, she was quietly removed from the final release. The MV dropped April 9th. 5 members, no Manon. Songs do not get re-recorded for someone who is coming back in 6 weeks. If this were a genuine health pause, they would have held the release, not reshot it around her. Signal 2. The Wild EP has 5 photocards, not 6. When Katseye announced their 3rd EP Wild for August 14th, the rollout included individual member photocards. 1 for Daniela, 1 for Lara, 1 for Yoonchae, 1 for Megan, 1 for Sophia. No Manon edition. An EP is a multi-month production process. If she were expected back before August, there would be a 6th card. The merch tells you what the label knows and isn't saying publicly. Signal 3. She removed Katseye from her Instagram bio. On April 3rd, Manon quietly updated her Instagram bio, removing any mention of Katseye. Her bio now reads just her personal tagline, Mademoiselle Manzanita. Members on temporary health hiatuses do not typically scrub the group from their personal identity. This is a small change that carries a lot of weight. Signal 4. A source told Us Weekly she has no plans to return. On April 6th, a source exclusively told Us Weekly that Manon had no plans to return to the group. This is a single anonymous report. Not confirmed, not official. But it is the only direct insider statement about her intentions that has appeared anywhere. And it points one direction. Signal 5. She dropped a solo short film in January. Before the hiatus was announced, Manon released a personal short film called Not Bad in January 2026. Her own creative project, entirely separate from Katseye. Artists who are building a solo identity tend to have a reason. Looking back, the timing of that release and the hiatus announcement is not a coincidence. Signal 6. The people publicly supporting her have all left their groups. Since the hiatus began, Manon has received public support from Lee Ann Pinnock, the only Black member of Little Mix who left, and Melody Thornton, the only Black member of the Pussycat Dolls, who also left. That specific circle of support is not accidental. Those women know exactly what this situation looks like from the inside. Signal 7. Her own One Direction reference? In the February Cut interview, while saying she didn't want to break up the group, Manon referenced One Direction's split as the example. She said when they split, that was really hard. That is a very specific thing to reach for when reassuring fans. Nobody worried about a temporary health break brings up the most famous boy band dissolution in pop history unprompted. The signals that point towards staying. Signal 1, she explicitly said she wasn't leaving. In that same February Cut interview, Manon directly told the publication she was not planning on breaking up the group. That statement was made before the hiatus announcement, on record, in her own words. It is the clearest thing she has said publicly about her intentions. Signal 2. Her Weverse language stays warm and present tense. Every message Manon has posted on Weverse describes positive conversations and feeling supported. HXG and I are having positive conversations, and I feel supported. I'm happy and I'm healthy. I'll share more soon. Positive conversations with the label you are leaving do not tend to get described that way. Signal 3. HYBE has never walked back the word temporary. The February announcement used the word temporary. As of today, HYBE has not issued a correction, a clarification, or an updated statement. The word temporary remains the official position. Labels issue corrective statements when situations change permanently. They have not done that. Signal 4, the members' language is present tense, not past tense. In their Zane Lowe interview ahead of Coachella, Sophia said, "Manon has been on hiatus, and we love her so much and we know that she's doing well." Lara added, "We also want to say she's our sister forever. Sister forever is not a goodbye." Those are the words of people who believe their bandmate is coming back. Signal 5, she went to Coachella. She was not on that stage, but she was at the festival. She watched Sabrina Carpenter's headline set. She was photographed with Chappelle Roan and Ice Spice. Someone who has definitively left a group does not typically spend the weekend at the same event as her former group, visibly enjoying herself, posting nothing but positivity. What this actually looks like. Here is the honest read. The weight of concrete evidence points toward leaving. The pinky up removal, the 5-photo card EP, the Instagram bio change, and the Us Weekly source are all specific, verifiable, and point the same direction. The staying signals, her own words, HYBE's silence, the members' language, are real, but they are softer. Statements are what people want to be true. Decisions are what they actually believe. The most likely scenario, based on everything publicly available, negotiations are still happening. Whether this becomes an official departure, what it looks like publicly, and what the contractual terms are, those conversations appear to be ongoing. The silence from HYBE is almost certainly legal rather than hopeful. When labels want fans to know someone is coming back, they say so. They have not said so. What is also true, Manon is 23 years old. She is the first and only biracial black and white artist ever signed to a HYBE label. She spent 2 years in a system that, by her own account, was not always equipped to support her. And whatever happens next, whether she returns to Katseye or builds something separately, she said it herself in February. Being called lazy, especially as a black girl, is not fair. That sentence, read alongside everything that followed, lands differently every week. Outro. 7 signals saying she is leaving. 5 saying she is staying. 1 Us Weekly source. 0 official statements from HYBE. And an EP arriving August 14th with 5 photo cards. We will update this when something actually changes. Until then, that is every part of the Manon story. We are PopLore Asia. Thanks for watching.